Hello everybody, my name is Erika. I'm going to talk about DMARC. Productive profile. The 30-second has longest share indications. The typical activity and the market economy in the developing countries. The service sector according for 78.5%. And the primary sector is in the poor class. DMARC has world-leading companies in the transporting and goods by sea economy model. DMARC is a fully modern market economy. Founders and advancing industry we were learning find pharmaceutics, shipping, renewable energy, and high-tech agriculture sector. DMARC is characterized in a strict control in the public accounts. With low level of deficit and public debt. Public and social aspects. The system of government in DMARC is constitutional monarchy. Currently, the monarch is Queen Margaret II. The head of government is Med Frederick. DMARC enters in European Union in January 1 in 1973. Concrete no part of the Urium Thumb. It's national currently in the Danish crown. DMARC was part of the European monetary system. However, a decision of the citizens by referendum and does not belong in the Economic Monetary Union. Danish citizens generally enjoy a high standard of living. The country ranks high on the number of international students of national resource. For example, in the areas of education, healthcare, protection of the civil liberties, democratic governance, prosperity, and human development. Surveys have classified DMARC as a country with a high social mobility and high degree of income equity. One of the longest perceived lives in the corruption in the world. One of the highest lengths per capita incomes in the world. And also in the highest personal income taxes in the world. Concurring the Danish crown exchange right in the period today the DMARC crown in worth 5.50 to the euro. DMARC's GDP shows clear upward trend. For 2030, DMARC reached GDP of 311.7 to 6 million euros, which present on the growth in the 5.7% comparative in the GPE in the watch majority on the DMARC's economy indication has a better evaluation than the many in the European parents. When moderate economies grow, thus investment were in the more modernization, improvement in infrastructure, sure as bringers, runs, railways, The public accounts are well managed and have long deficits and debt. In the trial balances and currently occurs in surpluses. The next one have inflation. Excellent inflation control in the unique to the DMARC because all EU countries have rigorous system in the place to prevent high inflation rates. Public spending. DMAR is characterized by stability oriented economy policy with decision down the low to the long term. The distribution or government spending in DMAR highlights there some the health, education, and healthcare, and the public or the the budget for citizens, welfare in the very significant. After I have participation in the European Union, DMAR ranks 38 when the other numbers country the war exportations and 36 in the importer. DMAR has an ANAPRI with Mexico. With the trade relations with other members countries of the European Union. The main destination for Danish exports in Germany with a shares of 14%. Held by Sweden win 10%. Norway win 5%. And the known EU countries and the United States win 5% and UK win 6%. And the main markets on origination and protection and have been Germany with a share and 32%. Followed by women with 11%. The countries for wind sound the sharing sport that is not part on the EU is China and United States. Balance of trade. The results in the balance trade in the trade balances surplus in the period because of export and greater than in imports. The idea that markings like that could help the world avoid great depression in the 20th world, we are flanking the economy. DMARC is doing inappropriate things to defeat the coronavirus challenge. The Danish government rated to equivalent of the 75% on the salary of the workers in the companies affected by to the effects to the pandemic, and the truth about massive lions and the Danish events. Danish citizens lost their purchasing power. Remember that DMARC takes record of the diminution unemployment rate. This plant would represent an expenditure of the Danish government of 13% on the national economy and 3 months. The models to project works to the prevent lodges with the stream agreement with unions and employees. For reason and stronger stably grown aspects of the DMAR, with GDP rising on the ground potentially driven by private consumption and investment, with an increasing in investigation of the 30% and education in the law inflation. That's all for DMARC. I thank you. See you later.